It was a typical Tuesday evening in the CNN studio, the lights bright and the atmosphere electric. Kaitlan Collins, known for her sharp wit and incisive questioning, was gearing up for a segment that promised to be anything but ordinary. Tonight, she was set to interview Peter Navarro, the former trade advisor known for his controversial views on tariffs and trade policies. As the cameras rolled, Kaitlan greeted her audience with her signature smile. "Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we have a special guest who has been at the center of some heated debates on trade, Peter Navarro. Welcome, Peter." Peter, with his trademark confidence, took his seat, ready to defend his positions. The conversation began with the usual pleasantries, but it quickly shifted to the topic of tariffs, particularly the much-discussed 50% tariff he had previously advocated for on certain imports. Kaitlan leaned in, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. "Peter, you've suggested a 50% tariff on imports. Can you explain how you believe that would benefit the American economy?" Peter, with a glint of enthusiasm, launched into his explanation. "Kaitlan, it's simple. By imposing a 50% tariff, we can protect American jobs, boost domestic manufacturing, and reduce our trade deficit. It's a bold move, but sometimes you have to take bold actions to secure our economic future." Kaitlan listened intently, nodding along, but she could sense the opportunity for a classic Kaitlan Collins moment. "So, let me get this straight," she interjected, a playful smirk forming on her lips. "You're suggesting that slapping a 50% tax on imports is going to magically make American products more appealing. Because last I checked, consumers love a good deal, and a 50% increase isn't exactly a bargain." Peter, momentarily taken aback, tried to regain his footing. "Well, it's about prioritizing American goods over foreign products. It's about making sure that we invest in ourselves." Kaitlan seized the moment, her tone light yet incisive. "Investing in ourselves is great, but do you really think consumers are going to flock to a product that costs twice as much just because it has a 'Made in America' label? I mean, have you seen the price of avocados lately?" The audience erupted in laughter, and even Peter couldn't help but chuckle at the unexpected jab. Okay, I see your point," he admitted, a hint of admiration in his voice. "But the idea is to create a long-term shift in consumer behavior." Kaitlan, sensing the momentum, pressed on. "Long-term shifts are great, but in the short term, you're asking Americans to pay more for everything. Isn't that a bit of a hard sell? I mean, I love supporting local businesses, but I also love not going broke at the grocery store." Peter, now on the defensive, attempted to pivot. "But think about the bigger picture. We need to think about national security and economic independence." Kaitlan, unfazed, shot back, "National security is important, but so is keeping food on the table. It's a balancing act, Peter. And right now, it feels like you're suggesting we tip the scales in favor of a few at the expense of many." Thank you for watching.